Just hours ago, a lawsuit was filed claiming Barnes Jewish Hospital staff ignored warning signs of a shooting at Central Visual and Performing Arts High School 3 years ago. This filing comes as students and staff gather to remember those lost in the tragedy. Thanks so much for joining us at 6. I'm Kelly Jackson. 2 people lost their lives on this day 3 years ago. 15-year-old Alexandria Bell, a student, and health teacher Jean Kuczka. 5 on your side's Robert Townsend is live at the school as community members gather for a memorial. But tonight we start with Reagan DeTrolio with details of the lawsuit. Reagan?
Well, Kelly, this 18-page lawsuit is filed on behalf of the Kuczka family. Jean Kuczka was a teacher at Central Visual and Performing Arts High School who was shot and killed 3 years ago. The lawsuit names multiple defendants, including Washington University and Barnes Jewish Hospital. It claims there were signs the shooting was going to happen, and staff at those facilities did not report it.
The school shooting happened 3 years ago on October 24, 2022, but months before that, the lawsuit says there were signs. It lays out a timeline of psychiatric care. Documents say on August 8th of 2022, Orlando Harris was involuntarily committed to Barnes Jewish Hospital's behavioral health services after a suicide attempt. Documents also say this was the 3rd time he'd been involuntarily committed to Barnes. 2 weeks later, on August 22nd, the lawsuit says Harris told an employee he had a plan to shoot up his old high school, the Central Visual and Performing Arts High School. According to his manifesto, he told at least 2 other psychiatrists about his plan. The lawsuit says no health professionals notified the school. On October 15th, the lawsuit says Harris's mother called employees of one of the defendants, telling them her son obtained an AR-15, tactical vest, 20 high-capacity magazines, and hundreds of rounds of ammunition. The lawsuit claims none of the defendants told the school or law enforcement. On October 24th, Harris broke into CVPA, shooting multiple people, killing 15-year-old Alexandria Bell and teacher Jean Kuczka and injuring several others.
And this lawsuit is seeking damages in excess of $100 million. I reached out to the Kuczka family and the school for comment, and I'm still waiting to hear back. The BJH Health System and WashU Med did send us a statement saying, quote, "We are aware of today's filing and will vigorously contest the allegations outlined in the petition. As this is now a legal issue, we will not comment further." Kelly?
And in less than an hour, a vigil will be held at St. Margaret of Scotland Parish in South St. Louis to honor those victims. 5 on your side's Robert Townsend is there with a preview.
Kelly, of course, this is an extremely tough day for the entire CVPA family. In the next few minutes, we expect to see lots of students, parents, administrators, and others gathering here at this church for tonight's vigil. Now, you'll remember October 24, 2022 was the day a former student opened fire at Central Visual and Performing Arts, sparking chaos, shock, and immense sadness at the high school. 15-year-old Alexandra Bell, a freshman at the time, and teacher Jean Kuczka lost their lives. 7 other people, including students, were injured. Orlando Harris, the gunman, was killed during a shootout with police. A spokesman for St. Margaret of Scotland Parish tells me tonight's memorial will include a communal prayer, music, and lots of reflections to honor the lives of Bell and Kuczka, as well as those who were at the school that day and continue to be affected by that tragedy. Lots of people going inside the church told me they just can't believe it's been 3 years. Now tonight we expect to hear from several people, including Jean Kuczka's son. We're live in South City. I'm Robert Townsend. 5 on your side.